first time to run as a candidate for the county board. I have served you on the county board for 14 years, and I tell you they're the proudest years of my career. Together, we have created a really quality community. We have wonderful transportation options, we have great parks, we have low unemployment, hovers around 4%. We have our high schools in the top 1% of high schools ranked in the country, according to U.S. News and World Report. We have the lowest tax rate of any major jurisdiction in the region. And we embrace the diversity of our residents. What makes me happy about this is we in Arlington, and my experience on the county board, has really taught me how to make government work for people, how to make government improve the lives of people. I feel passionate about that. As I discussed the possibility of running for the state senate with you, my family, my friends, two things really crystallized for me. First, the model that Arlington has created of being a successful and welcoming community is a model that would benefit the entire state. And having the experience I have in local government is worth taking to Richmond. And second, I feel passionately about the need to protect the human dignity of every individual. And that also is a value, and it is something worth fighting for in Richmond. Because of these reasons, and many others, I did decide to put my name in for the seat that Mary Margaret currently holds. It's the state senate seat, District 31. I respect Senator Whipple very much, and she has accomplished many things. She served us with distinction in the Senate for over 16 years. Her public service is much longer than that. One of the things I feel very strongly about continuing is the work Senator Whipple has done in the area of the Chesapeake Bay and cleaning up the bay. I am well positioned to do that. I currently serve as chair of the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments Chesapeake Bay Committee. Now, how do I get there, and what do we do when we're there? Well, I've been looking at the new district, and the proposed 31 Senate district is very interesting. I suggest you all pull it up on your map. You're probably a bit more visual than I am, so I really had to study it. Anyways, the district goes from a northern stretch of Arlington, which I'm very familiar with, through McLean, and down to 6 precincts in Loudon. A far cry from my 26 miles in Arlington, where I can get anywhere in 10 minutes. This new district, under the best of conditions, you get from one point to the other in 45 minutes. That does not daunt me, however. Times are changing. As you know, social media has hit the wavelengths in big time. So I'm introducing myself to constituents and potential voters through social media. My campaign is very active on that. And I also plan to introduce myself to voters the old-fashioned way, by going door to door, showing up at neighborhood parties, going to civic meetings, going to the Democratic committee gatherings. In fact, tomorrow I'll be speaking to the Drainsville Democrats. Those are the Democrats that live in my 16 McLean precincts. And Saturday I'll be going to the JJ dinner in Loudon. If any of you would like to join me, I would love to have you. My campaign will be energetic and intensive, but it will focus on a couple of things. I want to bring more transit-oriented options to all of our neighborhoods in the Commonwealth. I want to promote the development of green jobs. I want to support a first-class public school system throughout the Commonwealth, provide a human services safety net, and improve access to health care for all Virginians. As Maureen mentioned, I worked on that for 15 years when I worked for the Federal Department of Health and Human Services. Times are changing. Virginia's becoming much more diverse, much more multicultural. Women are gaining in their representation both in politics and in the higher echelons of business. We need to be part of this change. We need to nurture this change, and we need to keep Virginia moving forward. My campaign is going to be about building community and building a quality community and empowering individuals. If you care about those values and you care about helping your fellow Virginians, then I ask you to join me in my campaign. We are set up, ready to go. I ask you to help us walk, help us do note cards, help us speak to neighbors, help us speak to residents. Talk to my campaign manager, Mandy Karp. She's right there. And join us. This is a fight worth fighting. The 31st Senate District will remain Democratic, and the Senate will remain Democratic. But we need to ensure that. So please, roll up your sleeves. Get ready for the fight. We need to win it. Thank you.